Hello, jerks. Welcome to the Beer Jerk Beer of the Week drink along. I'm Luke, and this week we're going to be drinking another beer from Waitoa. So it's just me this week, I'm afraid. Sorry, Matt fans. Matt's got a very good excuse though for not being here. He's currently on an aeroplane flying south to Queenstown, where hopefully he's going to be drinking some delicious beers, and he's going to be brewing a beer as well. So you'll be hearing more about that in coming weeks. But this week we're drinking a beer from the good folks at Waitoa. So you might remember we had a beer from them maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago that was a pretty fantastic hazy. So the guys at Waitoa, it's Tommy, who's the only one of them I've met so far, and also Leighton, John and Mark. An interesting story is they actually are a bunch of friends that got to know each other by playing in a brass band together. And they were touring the world with their brass orchestra, and they were in the Homer brass bands in Yorkshire, playing over there in a brass band competition. And it sounds like a joke, it's really not. That's how Waitoa started. And they went to a few different working men's clubs. Hopefully that was a seamless transition, as I remembered I hadn't plugged the mic in and went to plug it in. So the lads from Waitoa were at some working men's clubs in Yorkshire, and they just love the vibe and the sense of community. And the beer, although God knows what sort of beer they've been pouring at Yorkshire working men's clubs. And when they decided they wanted to start a brewery of their own in Waitoa in Wellington, they just really wanted to bring that atmosphere of good music, good chats, good community, and beer together. So that's the concept behind Waitoa Social Club, which is a lovely place to visit where they've got a tiny little brewery. And also they've opened a bar in the city in Wellington. And they've been scaling up recently, so you're seeing a little bit more of the beer around the country, which is really awesome to see because they're doing some good stuff. So this beer is an IPA. And as you can see, it's quite clear in colour. It's definitely not a hazy. Although the Waitoa gang are really known for their hazies. They won the trophy at the Brewers Guild Awards for Best Hazy IPA. So that was a haze that we drank a few weeks ago from them, which was pretty amazing. But this is proving that they can also make more West Coast IPAs. So the difference being, as you all know, is West Coast is more, I suppose there's more clarity, obviously, and a bit more bitterness. There's a bit more sort of bite, whereas East Coast hazes are more about just the aroma without the bitterness that accompanies it. So this Mosaniac, which is a fantastic name, it's a single hop IPA, and I love single hop beers. It's just really nice to be able to get a taste of the full expression of a hop, and you can really see what the hop is all about. And in putting recipes together, generally it is. You end up with better beer by sort of picking and choosing and having a few different hops, and they sort of complement and play off each other. But for people that want to learn more about specific hops, and for home brewers, getting a chance to drink a single hop beer is really great. And there was a really good trend of single hop beers a few years ago, and smash beers, which is a single malt and single hop, and obviously single yeast beer. So it's just sort of 3 ingredients in the beer, which is it's quite a good challenge for home brewers and for brewers to try, making a beer with just a single malt, single hop. And I remember Epic did a series called One Trick Pony, because of course they got a reputation for making really hoppy beers and IPAs. So they did a whole series of hoppy beers, and they just had one different hop that was championed each time. So this is Mosaic, which is, it's called Citra on steroids. And Citra is just really just a beautiful piney, citrusy US New World hop. And this Mosaic, it's the so it's a hop that's been bred, and it's the child of Simcoe and Nugget hops. And you just get a lot of there's a lot of citrus in here. There's a really fantastic aroma. You're definitely getting some pine, but also there's sort of like sweet tropical sort of mango flavors happening in here, and some like herbaceous notes that are kind of hard to put a finger on, but really lovely, beautiful, big, aromatic West Coast IPA with a nice bit of bitterness. It's not over the top whatsoever. It's pretty drinkable, and they have nailed a really excellent IPA. So, congratulations team at Waitoa for making a pretty delicious IPA. I think you're all gonna enjoy drinking this week. And as the beer of the week, I think probably if anyone's watching this, you probably already subscribed to the Beer Jerk Beer of the Week subscription. But in case any of you don't, weirdo, I don't know why you're watching this, but you probably should sign up and get involved. And we had I saw a review that somebody left this week for the Beer Jerk Beer of the Week subscription, and the person wasn't sure if it was good value for money or not, which he's wrong. And it is fantastic value for money. So I started the Beer Jerk Beer of the Week subscription with my friend Brent about 7 years ago. And at the time it worked out to $8.50 per beer. And a couple of years ago we actually put our price down. So now the Beer of the Week subscription, so you get a 6-pack at a time and you can cancel any time. And I think it works out to about $8.05 the subscription does now. And that includes, well, everything. It's your beer and it's free shipping. So shipping's a fortune at the moment. We're paying so much sending our boxes around the country. So if you don't like spoilers, tune out for a minute or so. But here's what's coming up in the next few weeks. So next week we've got a pretty major, another West Coast IPA from me and Matt, Small Gods. Then we've got a banging strawberry sour beer from the great gang at Whistling Sisters. We've got Scrub Cutter, Honey Brown Ale from Shining Peak. Then down to the South Island with Southport, we've got Holy Roller, which is a very interesting hoppy saison, one of my favourite styles saison. And then we've got this one coming up from our pals at Deeds in Melbourne. And this is it's a ridiculous 10% Imperial Stout with a lot of peanut butter. So these are all, well, you buy beers, they're pretty fantastic beers to be getting for $8.05 each. So yeah, to the person that left us a review, sorry but you're wrong, it's great value, the Beer Jerk Beer of the Week subscription. And we probably should do a better job. Maybe we should just do some marketing and actually promote the beers that are coming up so people know what they're going to be getting. But anyway, that is my problem, and for me to figure out doing some better marketing. So we've just gone into the amber traffic light, so hopefully more people are going to be out and about and drinking, and the COVID will be on the downward curve, because at the end of the month, on Saturday 30th, we've got the Beer Jerk Run Club half marathon lined up. So you can see some details about it on social media. We're going to be, tickets will be available in the next couple of days. So our friend Paul has designed a really fantastic t-shirt for that, so all entrants in the marathon will get a t-shirt and get a beer included, and that's going to be running so all of the regular routes that we run with our Beer Jerk Run Club every Monday night, the 5k runs. So we'll be going around Mangawhai, we'll be going down the Auckland Beer Mile, and it will be 21k's I think as a half marathon. I will not be running it because I've broken a bone in my foot unfortunately, but I will be here and we'll have some fun drinking throughout the afternoon. So any of you runners, get involved in the Beer Jerk half marathon on Saturday the 30th of April. And in the meantime, I hope you enjoy this really fantastic beer, and we'll see you next time. Cheers!